Welcome to the Lead Lab. There's a question I often hear from leaders. How do we get our people to be more innovative? How do we encourage ownership, improvement, new thinking? And the answer isn't more slogans. It's not a brainstorming session. It's not a hackathon or a poster that says think different. It starts with culture. And culture isn't what you announce. It's what you allow, what you reinforce, and what you repeat. So today, let's talk about what it actually takes to build a culture of innovation and growth, not as a campaign, but as a way of working. Let's start here. Innovation doesn't come from pressure. It comes from permission. People don't try new things because they're told to be creative. They try new things when they know it's safe to experiment, to suggest something, to challenge a norm without being shut down or shamed. In teams where innovation thrives, the culture rewards initiative, not just outcomes. It praises questions, not just answers. It supports intelligent risk, even when it doesn't pay off right away. And that requires leadership to shift from controlling outcomes to enabling growth. Now, here's the nuance. Innovation and growth don't mean chaos. They need structure, but flexible structure. A clear why, anchored values, and a shared commitment to progress over perfection. Without that, people drift. With it, people build, and they build boldly. If you want innovation, start asking better questions. What's one thing we're doing that no longer makes sense? Where are we wasting effort right now? If we had to start from scratch, what would we design differently? And then, actually listen. Don't defend. Don't dismiss. Treat answers like fuel, not friction. Because innovation doesn't live in a box. It lives in the ability to respond to the reality we're actually in, not the one we wish we were in. Now let's talk about growth, the kind that lasts. A growth culture isn't one where people are stretched thin. It's one where people are stretched on purpose. Where feedback is frequent. Where mistakes aren't punished, they're processed. Where development isn't a checkbox, it's a conversation. Teams don't grow just because you offer training. They grow when leaders model learning. When they say, I missed that, or I'm still working on this skill. That kind of honesty opens the door for everyone else to grow, too. Growth is contagious, but only if someone's willing to go first. One more thing. Don't confuse pace with progress. Fast teams look impressive on paper. But if no one's thinking, questioning, or improving, you're moving quickly toward burnout or irrelevance. A culture of growth is reflective. It doesn't ask, how fast are we going? It asks, are we becoming better as we go? It builds in space to look back, to learn, to reframe. Because the most innovative teams are the ones willing to stop, ask, and evolve. So here's the takeaway. If you want a culture of innovation, build trust. If you want a culture of growth, model humility. And if you want both, create space for people to think differently, speak freely, and try publicly. You don't need a program. You need to shift the atmosphere. From, just get it done, to, how could we do this better? From, don't mess this up, to, what did we learn here? That shift changes everything. Thanks for being here. If you're building a team, not just to hit targets, to think better, grow deeper, and lead stronger, share this. Reflect with your team. And subscribe to the Lead Lab. Because culture isn't built in a strategy deck. It's built in what we normalize, and who we become, together.